Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome into the Free Money Show here, coming to you live with another episode for Across the Pond, the soccer, football, gambling show here. And coming off a 2-1 day, a winning day, which was needed after a couple rough days, and really should have been 3-0, a last-minute backbreaker that lost us the Granada game. But first, let's recap the first win. Manchester United to win to 0, plus 105. A slow game for Manchester United. Antony still struggling. Garnacho was not great either, but Rafael Varane came through for us, got a header in the back of the net, and Manchester United won the game 1-0 right at the end. Onana, he's a wild boy. Should have been a penalty, to be quite honest, but that's what happens sometimes when you back the top clubs. They get calls in their favor, and we will gladly take what we can get. That was plus 1.05 units. Granada, plus 1.5, minus 115. Played a great game. Was down 1-0 at half. They got a goal and made it 1-1. Memphis Depay with the goal of the season early. Deep goal that was a curler and a great goal. Put them up 2-1. And then in the 98th minute, 8 minutes of extra time, which is quite silly, to be quite honest, and then put one in the back of the net to make it 3-1 and a loss for us there. But pick number 3, Spezia and Venezia, both teams to score yes, minus 120. Took care of business, 2-2 going into the extra time, which was great. We will take that. Venezia lost on goal kicks. And a brutal loss for them, to be quite honest. I thought they were the better team, sharper team, but sometimes it is the nature of the beast. So we were up 0.88 units on the day, bringing the show total now to 8.91 units, and we are ready to attack Tuesday with 3 more plays. We have 3 here in the UEFA Champions League qualifying. So let's get into it. Pick number 1, Galatasaray clean sheet. Even money on DraftKings, plus 100. This Galatasaray club has put together a really talented club with savvy transfer business, and they look to do that in the Champions League this season. And that starts with a great game here today. This summer, they got Zaha on a free from Crystal Palace, finalized Mauro Icardi from PSG, and last season, Mertens on a free. They defeated Olimpija 3-0 away last game and lead 3-0 on aggregate for the second leg. In this match, last time when these two faced, Olimpija had an expected goals of 0.51 with 0 total scoring chances created and only had 3 shots on target. So not much work from the goalkeeper there, which is what we're going to need again here today. In the 4 games played this season, Galatasaray have only allowed a goal in 1 game and no goals allowed at home. We played a team to win to 0 yesterday, and I think it's best just focus on the clean sheet aspect today. No win here, just get what we need and move on. Olimpija will be trying their best to score and to try to match the 0-3 aggregate, but it will be to no avail. I think that Galatasaray has their mind and eyes set on Champions League football, and that starts with a clean sheet here today to move on. And at home in front of the home fans is always a little bit extra juice for us. Pick number 2, Slovan Bratislava to win either half, plus 210 on FanDuel. This is going to be located under the half page. You go down a little bit midway to win either half, plus 210. Bratislava head into this game down 1-2 on aggregate and need a big performance here today. Last game versus Maccabi Haifa, all 3 goals that game were scored in the first half for a 2-1 loss. However, their goal was an own goal, and I expect that to change today with a goal of their own. In 4 Champions League qualifiers, they have won 3 out of the possible 8 halves, while Maccabi Haifa has lost a half twice out of the 8 possible. So they have done it a couple times so far. Goalkeeper Milan Borjan, previously at Red Star in Serbia, will be up to the task here today. His team needs him the most. He completed the transfer up and this is what he was brought in here to do, keep them off the score sheet. And in each of their away games this season, Slovan has won at least one half. And that game, last time when they played each other, Slovan had an expected goals of 1.06 to Maccabi Haifa's expected goals of 0.87. And I think they have what it takes to get the job done here today. Let's win the first half and then enjoy the rest of the game. That would be ideal. And I think that Slovan Bratislava will be coming out ready to roll a little bit, knowing they are down on aggregate. If they get a goal early, head into the half, they know that they can have a chance to move on aggregate and would be incredible. Pick number 3, Marseille to advance to the next round, minus 125 on DraftKings. We were on the wrong side with Marseille last game, but going to trust my read from last time, and I think it comes through here today for us. Everything went wrong for Marseille that could. A red card in the 65th minute after Jeffrey Kondogbia got 2 yellow cards in that game and allowed a goal in the 83rd minute. Only 3 shots against their opponent in that game, Panathinaikos, and only 1 on target. However, they responded well to start the Ligue season with a 2-1 win that saw them come back after going down 0-1. So great response to see that from them, and hopefully can use that momentum for this game. I think Marseille played their worst game possible, and at home, I don't think that they make that mistake again. And Marseille just needs to win by 1 to force a 1-1 aggregate, or 2-2, however the game shapes out, and a 2-goal margin of victory in 90 minutes to secure they advance to the next round. So in a perfect world, Marseille wins 2-0, 3-0, and we don't have to worry about the extra time and everything that comes with that. So that wraps up for that one. And I'm just going to trust my read off last time. They can't play much more worse than they did last time, so I think that they will do it for us here a second time. So we got 3 plays here for today in Champions League qualifying, not Europa. But pick number 1, Galatasaray clean sheet, even money at DraftKings. I don't think that Olimpija can even come close to the talent of Galatasaray, so I think this one is going to be a good game for them. Pick number 2, Slovan Bratislava to win either half, plus 210 on FanDuel. Last game, all the goals were scored in the first half, and I think that Slovan has a chance to score here, but the big part of it is going to be Milan Borjan, keeping them, Maccabi Haifa that is, off of the score sheet and scoring any goals, and that will definitely put us in a great spot. And lastly, Marseille to advance, minus 125 to the next round. And I think they can do it. I think they win by 2, but either way, I think they get the job done and move on. So those are the 3 plays. You can follow me at the RJ Larson on Twitter. The Free Money Show here on YouTube. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of Champions League, anything going on in any of the domestic clubs. We'll greatly appreciate it. And, of course, at the Free Money Podcast on Spotify. So let's get some winners yet again, continue the streak, and be ready for the games coming up this weekend. So thank you for listening again. Thanks for tuning in. Much appreciated. See you next time.